Rome, which is home to many well-known monuments, is a common travel site for tourists all over the world, and one place to definitely visit is Trajan's Forum, or more specifically, Trajan's Column and Basilica. Within the time span of 112 and 113 AD, these two monuments were made on top of Coronal Hill by the designer Apollodorus Damascus, of course at the order of Emperor Trajan. But first, let's start with the infamous column. Trajan's column, standing 42 meters tall, is made up of 29 blocks of Luna marble weighing a whopping 27 to 77 tons. Very specific. Originally, it was made with a statue of Emperor Trajan himself at the top, but after multiple years it was replaced by a statue of St. Peter added by Pope Sixtus V in 1588. The purpose for the column to be built is because it portrays the story of Trajan's accomplishments in the Dacian Wars. It is also the holding place of Trajan and his wife's ashes, which were buried in a small chamber at the base of his column. Today, Trajan's column is one of the most well-preserved monuments in the Forum. In the 1500s, plaster casts of the column were made, and they have preserved details that acid rain and pollution would have worn away.
Standing just north of the column is Trajan's Basilica, also known as the Basilica Oppia. This stands a huge 120 by 60 meters and is made up of a central nave with 4 aisles divided by rows of columns and apses at the end. The walls and columns were made of marble, and the vault was covered in bronze and greatly decorated with war spoils and trophies. The basilica was originally made to honor the admission of justice, commerce, and the presence of the emperor, but it also functions as used to the public, law courts, a place of business, a place where people can trade, a bank, and where the judge can live. Although the basilica is not as well preserved as the column, Benito Mussolini actually built a road stabilizing the basilica. This road runs under the basilica and is called a trunk road. Mussolini then decorated the basilica with his war spoils and trophies from the Dacian War. Interestingly, the architecture of the basilica was very strange to Rome. It later became a common architectural type for the Christian church. If you're ever in Rome, I highly suggest visiting these amazing monuments. Don't be the last one to go.